Hi friends, hi, hello, how's it going today? I hope that today is treating you well. Today I am doing my haul in retrospect, basically going back through the items that I purchased a year ago this month. So what I purchased in June of 2020, which wasn't much because, pineapple, quarantine, nobody wanted to spend any money. So there's that. But I did spend money, and it wasn't on much, actually. For those of you new here, my name is Donna. So happy to meet you. So glad that you found me today. I am a lover of all things high-end beauty and self-care. I am also a lady of a certain age that's told, you shouldn't wear that. You can't do that. What are you doing wearing color on your face? I am here to tell you, let's lock arms in this life. Let's be one. Let's travel through this journey together, because I am all about you do you, boo. Do what soothes your soul, and I will be your partner in crime. I hope that you love that sentiment. I love that sentiment, and that's the kind of people that I want to hang around, is those who are going to accept me for me. So with that said, I hope that you enjoy this video. I do think that you'll find I'm a bit of a kick in the pants to hang out with on occasion, and that you'll want to subscribe before you go. And if running through the products that I purchased last year to see how I feel about them this year is something that you find yourself interested in, just keep on watching. Let's roll right into it. I am filming at 10 o'clock at night because it is too darn hot in this fishbowl room that I call a beauty room that is covered with windows to film during the day. It's like 111 degrees outside in my Eastern Washington location. Many people don't think that Washington gets that hot, but they are unfamiliar with the eastern side of the state. It is so freaking hot right now. I am wearing a sundress muumuu and am covering myself because I don't like my arms. So that's all that is. I am hot. Anyways, let's run through what I purchased last June. So June was a time and a place last year where not a lot of people were spending a whole heck of a lot of money. I was one of those people. I was actually saving my coin because I was going to purchase all the things from Cleona Cosmetics. Yes, they have been on my list that long. And I ended up having all this coin to spend, and they never stocked their items. So instead, I purchased the MAC version of the Create Your Own Tarte kit. So it was a build your own MAC kit in which you were able to choose, I think, 7 items. Do I have 7 here? Yes, 7 items for like $60 something. I think it was $67 when it all came down to it. And I will put the price in the screen for you because I cannot remember how much it was. But I am so disappointed in myself. I do have to say, why do I do these things? Why am I like this? This is what I want to know. And at the end of this video, if you are also like this, please let me know so I don't feel alone in the world. Okay? All right. So the first thing I want to talk about is this. I got to choose 7 items, and one of the first things I knew I wanted to try was a MAC foundation because I had heard so many great things about MAC foundations. I was a little confused by their, like, how they ranked things, and W whatever and C whatever. I was a little confused about that. I had never tried MAC before, and none of the locations that were open that had MAC in them for me. For those of you who don't know, I work for Ulta Beauty. Many of my locations have MAC associates, but none of them had their MAC artist back in the building if they were open. I only had 3 locations opened at this time last year, and only one of them has a MAC location, and they didn't have their artist in. So it was rough for me. It was rough for me trying to figure out what to get as far as a MAC foundation went. So I went on to Glam Lab on the Ulta app and tried to match myself as best I can. I do tend to match myself a lot lighter than I really am. This is no foundation, actually, and I am a lot darker than I think I am most of the time. This is the color that I matched myself. Can you guys see this? This works. as a brightening concealer for me, but it doesn't really work as a foundation. And when we did finally open back up, I could go back into stores. I could exchange this for a different MAC product. I couldn't because I purchased this from MAC, not from Ulta. So then I just really kind of looked around at the shade ranges on Ulta and tried to dig down deep into what shade I thought I was going to be, and thought I would be saved by another product that I bought in this haul, but then never really used it. I do like this foundation. It is really quite beautiful on the skin. It covers so well. It is waterproof like it says it is, which was shocking to me. It is the Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation. This is what it looks like, and I am in the shade NC15, which is this little tiny number up here at the top. I don't know that you guys can see that. I shouldn't say I'm in that shade. That is what this shade is. I think I'm probably more like NC30, somewhere around there. This is what confuses me though. This is NC, which is cool, right? Neutral cool, right? I am not cool toned, but the warms, the W's look very cool tone in my opinion. Am I crazy? Is that how MAC is? Like, I could ask. I have a MAC field brand, you know, manager that I am partners with, but I'm confused. I am confused and didn't pick the right shade for me, so it didn't work out so hot for me. I do use it to lighten up foundations at this point. If I need to lighten up a foundation, it is a beautiful foundation. I just find that it is a little bit too heavy for my liking. I'm not really that full coverage of a girl, but I do like the waterproofness of it and the fact that it does truly last a very, very long time on your skin. The next item I want to talk about is this. This is the MAC Prep and Prime Lip. This is one of the items that I got. And I got this because I had a peer of mine talk about this product and how much she loved this product and how everybody needed it and how she had been using it since she was 16. And I have used it. It's just a lip primer. I have used it. I do think it's wonderful, but I don't think that it's anything like miraculous. It doesn't do miraculous things to my lips any more than, say, a good exfoliator and lip balm do. So I didn't really necessarily need to spend the money on this, but I do like the product. The next thing I got is this, and this is the MAC Matte Bronzer. And it just says matte bronzer on the bottom. Bronzing powder is what it says. This is the packaging and this is the color of it. I have used it once. It looks very dark, but it actually blends out very nicely. It's so beautiful and so blendable, but it looks scary at first application. This looks so dark, but it actually was quite nice on my skin. I did like it a lot. I will continue to use this bronzer. I've been focusing on another, you know, couple different kinds of bronzers in my collection. Maybe I'll pull this into my Shop My Stash next month. Who knows? But now is the perfect time to use a bronzer of this color for sure. I definitely do like this bronzer. I think it's beautifully pigmented and I think it blends out to almost a natural bronze on my skin. So I did like it. And then we have this blush, which is in the shade Warm Soul. I love the packaging on this guy. It reminds me kind of a spaceship, a flying saucer of sorts. This is what the blush looks like. So when I first tried this blush, I thought, oh my gosh, that is so bubblegum pink and it is not gonna look good on my skin. It's got a little bit of luminosity to it and it is in the shade Warm Soul. It's one of their mineralized blushes. It is stunning. It is so beautiful. I did not, when we first got this, and if you go back to that video, and I am going to put it up in my cards, but when I first opened this and looked at it, I was like, oh, I just don't think that that is going to look at all very good on my skin. And I was dead wrong. This thing proved me wrong over and over and over again. It has become one of my favorite blushes. So now we're going to get to the products that I was so excited about and didn't even touch. It's been a year. These products have been in my collection for a year and I haven't even tried them. Probably the thing that I was most excited about was this. It is the MAC Double Gleam Extra Dimension Skin Finish, or Extra Dimension Skin Finish. And I was so excited about this guy. I haven't even tried it. I mean, can you guys see? There's not even a dip in there. I think I maybe swatched it, but even then, like, I'm looking at it and I'm like, I don't even think this is even swatched. Highlights are like my thing. Highlights are something that I am so stoked about and so excited about most of the time. And I haven't even tried this? What? Who am I? Why? Why haven't I tried this at all? So I am going to make it a point to put some of these items into my next Shop My Stash because it's been a year. Like, what the hell is wrong with me? The next thing I haven't used, this. So this is what I thought was going to be my saving grace to having chosen such a light shade of foundation. I thought, oh, well, I got this, which is the Medium Studio Fix Conceal and Correct palette. And I thought it's got NC30, NW25, NW35, NC35, and a mid yellow and mid peach tone in here. And I can use this to help me deepen up the areas that I need deepened up using that foundation. I haven't even touched it. And I think it's a cream product, so I'm a little concerned about it at this point, but it looks healthy. It doesn't smell bad. I think it's still good, so I'll put it in my Shop My Stash. We'll try it next month. We'll see how it works out. I was so excited to get these products and I just haven't used. This is when you know that you have a problem. This is when you know that your collection is too big. How can some of these things that you're so excited to have in your collection just be sitting and not being used? The last thing that I have to talk about is this. This is a MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus and Coconut. The Fix Plus is one of my favorite setting sprays of all time. When I got this, I was currently using an all-nighter setting spray, and then just one thing after another, setting spray after another setting spray, and then Benefit launched its Super Setter, which I also really, really love, and it's alcohol-free, and I just haven't gotten a chance to use that setting spray yet. I will use it. I don't think setting spray goes bad. Maybe it does. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong here, but I don't think setting spray goes bad. This one smells like coconut. I love Fix Plus. All-nighter, Fix Plus, Super Setter. Top faves, all high-end. I wish I had a top fave in drugstore, but I just don't. I don't think any of them work quite as well as those three options. I will use this, but yeah, it's not getting used. With that said, that is my haul in retrospect. That is everything I purchased in June of 2020. You see, it wasn't much, but I am a little disappointed in myself for not using the products that I purchased. I guess I used a majority of them, right? 4 out of 7 products I did find some use out of, but I am still disappointed in the fact that I have had them for a year and haven't used all of them yet. What did you buy last June, and have you tried everything that you've bought? Probably some of you have. I would be willing to bet there are some of you out there that watch this channel that haven't used all the things that they purchased last June. Maybe some of you are like me and have a collection that's out of control. I'm doing an inventory right now. It's out of control. It's totally out of control. With that said, you guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I do hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope that if you did, you're considering giving it a big thumbs up. Really does help our channels out here. I also hope that you'll want to comment down below, give me some indication of the items that you bought last June, what you have used of those items, what you haven't used of those items. I'd be interested to hear. I also hope that you liked it or me enough that you'll subscribe to my channel before you go. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you're not missing anything. When I upload, you'll get a notification that tells you that I have done so. And I would hate for you to miss anything. I hope that 2021 is treating you all kindly. I hope that you and yours are staying safe out there and all are remaining healthy. I hope that you all are loving each other, but loving each other from afar. And until next time, bye, friends.